Hey guys, and welcome to another Just Live vlog. It's your boy Cheo. In today's video, Tia is going to teach you guys how to make brownies. Not just any brownies, avocado brownies. So since Tia is the one that introduced me how to make avocado brownies, I only feel it's right for her to teach you guys step by step on how to make these. Make sure you show some love to Tia. If you guys decide to make these avocado brownies, comment down below, let us know what you think. Tia, take it away.
Hey guys, my name is Tia. I am the owner and culinary chef at the Menu Prep, and today I'm here to show you guys how to make some avocado brownies. They're 100% plant-based, and we are going to use avocado as our substitute for egg. So for this recipe, you're going to need brown sugar, all-purpose flour, some cacao powder, baking soda, baking powder. Now the first time I made this, I didn't have baking powder, and they still came out great. So if you don't have baking powder, you'll be okay. Of course, you're gonna need 2 ripe avocados. These are super opposite sizes, but that's okay. They'll still make enough for us. Some vanilla extract. Then we're gonna throw in some chocolate chips, and I'm gonna throw in some walnuts. So while the brownies are gonna be cooking in the oven, I'm going to whip up a caramel drizzle to throw on top of them, which is optional. If you have dates to use, please do so. If you don't, I promise you the brownies taste amazing without anything on top of them. They're just gonna be so good and so moist and so chocolatey. So let's get started. We're gonna open up these 2 avocados. I'm gonna open up my super fancy chef knife. This is the moment of truth when you open up an avocado. It's a little brown, but it's so beautiful. Just put the avocado in. You just throw the avocado in. Mush that all in there. So what inspired me to create avocado brownies was this video that I saw on YouTube actually, and I really like the idea of combining something super healthy like avocados with something super sweet like chocolate, and to an everyday snack and dessert that we all love. And it's, again, a super healthy alternative to a regular brownie with dairy. We love maple syrup. So next we're going to use some brown sugar, 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Went a little bit over, but the more sugar the better. 6 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Smells so good. Now we're going to add in 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm scared it's just gonna all come at once. There we go. Now we're gonna add 1/4 of baking soda. Dun, dun. Now we're gonna I literally have to flip through all of these to find the one that I need. And now let's get in that 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Fresh new pack. Let's open this for a quick sec. And while we're doing all of this, I have the dates sitting in some warm water, just getting nice and soft so that once these are in the oven, we can go ahead and throw those in the blender. So let's add in a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Now we're gonna add in some salt and the chocolate chips and our walnut. If you don't have walnuts, you do not have to add them. If you wanna add a different nut, almonds, pistachios, you could add Brazilian nuts, you could add cashews. Cashews could be really good, even some peanut butter. Now we're gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm using real salt, which is ancient fine sea salt. And I am at the bottom. Let's get this whole struggle. Now we're gonna add 6 tablespoons of cacao powder. There you go. And let's add in the chocolate chips and the walnuts. I'm actually gonna crush these, I think, so they're nice and small. There's no recommended amount of chocolate chips. So now let's crunch up these walnuts. These are gonna be so good. It's kind of gonna be like a Snickers bar, you know? You have a little bit of that caramel, the chocolate, and the crunch. So now we're just gonna mix all the ingredients together in this bowl and just get it into that pudding-like brownie batter consistency. Literally after like 2 minutes of stirring it, you're gonna start to smell the cacao powder and the maple syrup and the vanilla. It all smells amazing. The Menu Prep is a meal prep service based in Los Angeles, California. I like to take classic dishes and turn them into healthy alternatives with plants, using cashews as cheese and oyster mushrooms as replacements for chicken, just things that you wouldn't normally think could be vegan or per se plant-based, and making it possible. All right guys, so now we're going to line our baking sheet with some olive oil, just a little bit. I just use my hands and just move it all around. Make sure it's coated evenly, all in the crevices in the corner. Any type of baking sheet works perfectly fine. I've made my own baking sheets, so this is an upgrade for me right now. All right, so when your pan is nicely coated, now let's get this bad boy in here. Smells so good. And the best part about avocado brownies is you can lick the bowl when it's done and not worry about getting salmonella. And that is amazing. Oh, moving the whole thing around. You know, spatulas work wonders. I'm just trying to make sure that it's all spread super evenly. I love like thick corners with like nice crusted, crunchy edges and then soft middles. Now we're gonna leave these in the oven for 20 to 22 minutes and then we'll take them out and let them cool. But in the meantime, let's make our caramel drizzle sauce. So for the caramel sauce, we're going to need our soaked dates, some coconut oil, more salt. We're gonna use the real salt, and some vanilla extract. I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. We're only gonna add about a pinch of salt, so you can just use your fingers for this. Get a nice 3-finger pinch. And we're gonna use a tablespoon of coconut oil. Next, we're gonna add in a teaspoon of maple syrup. I'm gonna use Aunt Jemima, and you can use any syrup you like. I'll use Vermont syrup sometimes. There's a timer for the brownies. Maybe we should get those. Brownies are out. We're gonna leave them and just let them sit for about 20 minutes. And while that's happening, we're gonna continue on with our caramel date drizzle. So I have about a few dates and the leftover water. Gonna use a Ninja Bullet. You guys can use whatever machine you have to blend. Caramel sauce looks perfect. Consistency and smell is there. Let's cut them and dress up the brownies. All right, the brownies are cooled. We are going to plate them. Consistency is perfect. Oh, this one broke on us. It's a nice big bad boy right here.
Alright guys, well there you have it. I hope you guys liked the video as much as I like these brownies because they're absolutely amazing. Again guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.